All right, y'all. We back for another. Let's talk. So there are a couple things, man, that I really want to talk about. But first, big ups to my man Anwar Stewart. It is there is no better feeling than seeing one of your peers be successful at something they love to do. Sometimes we as peers, what's up, Steven? Sometimes we as peers, some peers are haters. But when you see someone that is in your age range that you maybe play football with, or maybe you have encountered on any different type of platform, arena, situation, job, etc. When you see them successful, it should make you feel good. But what is better about this situation, in my opinion, with Coach Stu is to have a completely different head coach, completely different defensive coordinator that respects you enough to keep you on the staff. That says a lot about how you do your job. There's a lot about what kind of person you are when you get interviewed, that people feel comfortable with you being a part of the regime. Some people want a completely new regime. Sometimes, as when I was with the Bears after my rookie year, we got a GM and he wanted to. We didn't win that many games when I my rookie year. He's like, so you didn't win games with them. Why I want you? So the same thing to win 8 games in 2 years and to have them keep him on the staff. That's impressive. Damon Wish, yes, played with the Bears 1997. Proud Piccolo Award winner. That's my claim to fame. Um, so um, so big ups, man. Like proud isn't a great enough word because sometimes when it's um your peer, it doesn't hold as much weight as it is when someone that's considerably older than you. But I think it carries the same weight. So I think I can use the word proud. That's big time, man. That doesn't happen often. You got to be a dude for a new staff to keep you on staff. That's big. So, want to start off with that. Next thing we're going to talk about is this. I'm going to play the clip first. Let me play the clip first. Then I'm going to talk about this guy because I I don't like the treatment that he's getting or the treatment that he has got, that he got at the moment. And I understand why, but I will talk about it after I show the clip.
I think three quarterbacks are better than Diego Pavia.
I could easily name four.
No, I can totally name five.
I can name six.
I got seven.
Let's hear your seven.
Heisman winner, Fernando Mendoza,
Yes.
Julian Sayin, CJ Carr, Mayava.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Why not?
You
He's
don't
the
think so?
highest QBR in the country.
I think Mayava benefits a lot from the wide receivers.
You hate USC,
Okay.
though.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's a great
I
point.
also do hate USC.
Haynes King, Gunnar Stockton.
I can see that.
I can see that.
And I know I got Jeff on this one. Dante Moore.
All right, y'all. You know what? I'm going to put this off to the side so I can show my face when I say this. I think this is blasphemy. Ooh, I think this is blasphemy. I really do. What are we judge? What are we judging quarterback off of? Because are we judging off of stats? Are we judging off of impact? What are we judging off of? Because if you're judging off the stats, all these guys, even though I like Dante Moore's stats are not better than Diego. Of all these guys, Maiva, all right, Mendoza, if you want to put him above, sure, I say that, but I think that's a lie. You want to put Sand above, okay, I still think that's a lie. CJ Carr, hell no. Haynes King, hell no. They're the same quarterback. If Diego is better, no. Gunnar Stockton, hell no. Dante Moore, you can get me with that one. I don't think there's a better quarterback in college football today than Diego Pavetta. And for me, I don't get why these guys are saying that these other guys are better quarterbacks. Like, in what category? If you take Diego off of Vanderbilt's team, they suck. Period. Diego this year completed 71% of his passes for 3,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's passing. We ain't talking about the rushing. Almost 826 yards, 5.4 yards a carry, 9 touchdowns. He completed 71% of his passes. Let me pull up Mendoza. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't have this up right away. But Mendoza, 71%, 2,900 yards, 33 touchdowns. Less yards, same percentage. Come on, man. And I know it's not a multiple year award. And I don't mind Mendoza getting the award, but is it just the best quarterback or the best player? Could be going off a best player. It's easily Diego over Mendoza. Diego won 10 games too. If we gonna put the win losses on quarterback, he won 10 games in a harder conference. He lost to Alabama, and I think they lost to Texas. That's it. Seriously? Mendoza, the only reason he won the Heisman because he beat Ohio State University. If he lost, Pavetta would have won it. That's potential. That may be. But if you look at that game, that Ohio State game, he didn't win that game. He didn't put the team on his back. He was 15 of 23, 222 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Minus 3 yards rushing. Come on, man. It makes no sense that somebody is going to say there's 7 quarterbacks better. 7? You really putting Gunnar Stockton over Pavetta? Are we serious? All right, y'all. Naming one receiver. Okay, you probably know the tight end. He does have a stud tight end. Name me a receiver, though, on that Vandy team. Byron, if you put them on Vandy's team, here's the thing. But first, let me go this. Gunnar Stockton, 70% of his passes, less than Diego. 2,600 yards, less than Diego. He's better? If you go by his game log, he hasn't put up some crazy game. He hasn't had a crazy game. He has not passed. He passed for one time 300 yards. That was Tennessee. I'll give him that. I give Stockton that. But no, man. If you watch the games, Diego affects the game way more. Diego had 300 yards passing, 321, 377, and 484. Y'all, come on, man. Here's the thing. Byron Cox asked, you put that quarterback on Vandy, how good do they do? And this is where I'm going to give people the ability to say, okay, maybe this can be, you can run this against Diego. Diego's been in the same system for 4 years. 2 years at New Mexico State, 2 years at Vandy. Same system. So if you add somebody else to that system, they're not going to run it as well. Because he was basically, he could do whatever the hell he wanted to on the field because he knew what the system was, because this was his 4th year in a row running the same system. So that was an advantage. That's why he was so efficient. He needs, look, here's the thing I'm going to say about him. If Cutterbowl had the same stats as Mendoza, he wouldn't have won. Exactly, Ben. At 100%. Here's the thing. This is where I get bothered by the Diego narrative. Diego has been fucking Diego since day one. Arrogant, brash, rubs people wrong way, but he's been authentically that since the day he stepped in the SEC. The motherfucker has not changed his attitude, his approach, his demeanor, his verbiage, his antics one bit. And we loved it. When they played Kentucky, we saw his mom and his brothers more than we saw anybody else. We almost saw them as much as we saw gameplay. So the antics, his attitude, his demeanor has been the same since day one. So why in the would y'all think he would act differently after he lost? See, it's like we want things, some people want things to be a certain way in certain times. This guy has been consistent. If you would have thought he would have taken that L differently, he's not authentically Diego. I'm kind of upset that he had to apologize. Because why am I going to apologize for doing what I do? Take the fucking camera out of his face. But no, you love the camera in his face in certain situations when he's that way. But when he lost and he put the onus on the voters, now you don't like it. You can't have it both ways. We had issues with other quarterbacks behaving a certain way, then switching in certain situations. This guy hasn't switched. The only time he switched this year was when he told the committee, F off, and it rubbed some people the wrong way. Then he had to issue an apology. That's bull. That's bull. For me, as a former player, just like us when Kentucky played St. John and Mo hit the shot at the end of the game and people got upset. Don't get upset when you're trying to press. Don't get upset. You could have fought. You could have stopped them. Don't do that. Just like when they played us in football. Diego played into the 4th quarter, I think. He played first in the 4th quarter. They were skull dragging us. You got to stop them. It's this senior night. You got to stop them. So why would you expect that kid to do differently than what he has shown the last 2 years in the SEC? It makes no damn sense to me. And I think it's in, what's the best word I want to use? It's not right to expect that kid to behave differently after he truly believed he should have won the Heisman. You can't do that because you applauded it the entire, definitely this year. All the TikToks, all the Heisman poses, all the other antics, all the brash talking, get him in on all these podcasts. But when it comes to the Heisman, oh, you dare not say anything negative about the Heisman. It doesn't work that way when you allow this kid to be himself the entire time he's been in college football. I think that's BS. I think that's beyond BS. And I would say that there are not 6 fucking quarterbacks better than Diego Pavetta in college football. Now, you talk the NFL, different story. But there's not 7 quarterbacks better than Diego in college football. There's not an SEC quarterback better than Diego. Someone asked me on Twitter who I thought was the best quarterback. I did say Maiava. I thought he was the better quarterback in the country. I thought Diego was number 2. And they could be 1A and 1B. I want to tell you something. If I had fucking Jeremiah on my team, and someone said, who said that earlier? I'm sorry. I missed it. Ben said Jeremiah should have won. He's probably the best player, but we as DBs, we can roll coverage and double team him a lot. But if I had him as my receiver, now people got to double team him. Other people going to be open. Dante Moore, you saw what kind of dudes he has on his team on the perimeter. You saw what kind of dudes Mendoza has. There are not, I'm going to say this, there are not 3 better quarterbacks than Diego. I'll give you 2. I'll give you the 2 that you want. But there's not 3 better than him this year. I don't know what metrics you are judging quarterbacking off of. Whatever metric you judging off of, he's still in the top. So, you know what? Let me go to NCAA stats and let's see. Let's see where he ranks in some of these stats. NCAA football passing stats. Let's see what we do. Passing yards, he's 16th. Passing attempts. Shit, where is he in passing attempts? Woof. So he's 16th in yards, and he's not in the top. They won't give me the number of that. He's down on pass. He's not in the top, probably 30 in passing attempts. Let me see if I can get it past the tip. Eesh. Yeah, I don't think I can get passing attempts. Let's go passing efficiency. And passing efficiency, he's 4th. Sam Mendoza, Maker, the North Texas, he's pretty good. And then Diego in passing attempts, passing efficiency. I know he's not bad in passing touchdown. Let's get total yards. Do we have total yards? Total offense. Diego is second in total offense. Byron Brown is first. So total offense, he's second. He's like what I said, fourth in passing efficiency and second in total offense. And none of those guys, like Mendoza, is not in the top 20. That's what it's saying. It's saying in here, he's not in the top 20. But he's not the best quarterback. It makes no sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So for me, I'm going with Diego, y'all. I'm going with Diego. But like I said, I really did like Maeva for USC. I really did think he was the best. When I look at quarterback, I think he is a really good potential quarterback. And I think Diego's the next guy. And I will probably put Dante Moore, then I'll probably put Sane, then I'll probably put Mendoza. But for that guy to fucking say, for him to say Haynes is a better quarterback than Mendoza is blasphemy. Like, are we really putting, like, now we stretching out. Haynes King is not, and Gunnar Stockton, neither one of those are better than him. Not even fucking close. Like, come on, man. Now, I would say Haynes King probably has about the same amount of talent around him, but Haynes King's stats. Let me look at Haynes King's stats. Let me see what Haynes King's stats are. I like the kid. I think he's a tough dude. 71% passing, 2,600 yards, 12 touchdown passing. Come on, man. Are we really trying to compare those two? Like, are we really? Haynes King in front of, see, that is stretching. That's stretching too hard. 12 touchdowns. Diego has more than double it. Get the fuck out of here. Get up, man. Don't. You are making yourself look worse. It seemed like they were just trying to outdo each other to be more controversial. Media these days are less analytical, more on opinion. Well, Steven, yes, I agree. Sometimes people do have different opinions. I'm not. But come on. Like the one guy said 3. Okay. I think he was honest with 3. Then it went from 5, then it went 6. Oh, I got 7. That's bullshit. You just trying to talk about shit. The 3, I think that was an honest take. When it went beyond that, I think it was just them trying to outdo shit. It's no way. None of those quarterbacks have better numbers than Diego. Nobody, I think, no. Maeva is very efficient. He's good. But when you look at total yards and the effect on the game for their team, Diego's clearly. And I said this. Diego has to win one of the awards. Well, I can't remember the what's the top quarterback award. I don't remember what that. He needed to win either that or the Heisman. He needed to come home with some award. And Mendoza, I'm sorry, y'all. Mendoza is not that elite. Mendoza, look, there's too many people saying that other quarterbacks are better quarterbacks, for the NFL. So he's not that kind of quarterback. He's not a franchise quarterback on the next level. Neither is Diego. But at least if you're going to pick him, at least he's got to have that, or he doesn't. And now, don't get me wrong. It's not that Mendoza is not a good quarterback. I'm just telling you, he's not better than Diego in 2025. Diego passed for the completion percentage is over 70-some%. Almost 1,000 yards rushing. Second in total yards. That's a dude, man. That's a dude. Now, I got 2 things to get off my chest. and I'm not giving pub to people. I'm just gonna read what they said. Let me find the first one, y'all. Is this, and oof. Someone said this is in reference to Shedeur Sanders, and this is. I wonder if Malik Willis got first team reps this week. So Malik Willis had a pretty good game this week against the Bears when Jordan Love got concussed. I think in the first quarter. This is Malik's like third year in his second fucking team. Why would you even fucking say that? This guy had more reps in NFL than a rookie has ever had. So to try to dig at Shedeur with the play of Malik on a much better team with much better talent around him, to say some dumb shit like that is fucking ridiculous. And this is from a media member that's been in the media for a long time. But to say stuff idiotic like that fucking irks me to the nth degree. Now, be honest, just say, I don't like Shedeur. Just say I don't like him. We don't have to fucking go to the, like, well, I wonder if he got more first team. Man, shut the fuck up. That makes no fucking sense. If anybody with any sense would see that tweet, it'll be, duh, dumbass. This is a damn veteran. Shedeur is a rookie. This guy has been in 2-3 training camps, 2-3 off-season workouts. But we're gonna say dumb shit like that on the internet, man. It's so grown as men acting that immature is just mind-boggling. Easy to say, I don't like Shedeur, I don't like his antics, and whatever. But are we serious? From a media member. It's idiotic because it doesn't make sense. There is no logic in that. There's no logic in. When he was drafted in 2022. It's 2025. It's like this, y'all. Did he say anything when Phillip Rivers came off the fucking street? What is Phillip Rivers doing tonight? I turn the game off. Phillip Rivers has got to be 40 years old, off the street, didn't play with Indy, and this motherfucker's 21 for 30, 235, 2 touchdowns. He didn't have no first. You didn't say that for him. You know why? 44. Damn. Because he's a fucking vet. He's seen every defense. There is no defense he hasn't seen. There's nothing you can fool him with. He ain't practiced with. He was named a starter off the fucking street at 44. Dude, can you imagine? No fault, no anything. Just come off. What he coaching high school football? Come off your high school football team and going out the first game balling. Had 2-3 up, and when you in late in the season, you ain't practicing that much, y'all. These guys' bodies are beat up. They're going through a lot of walkthrough. Maybe 2 decent practices, but ain't nobody hitting. They might not be in shoulder pads. The most they are in is shoulder pads. They might be just in shells. They might be just in t-shirts. At this time of the season, at most they are is in shoulder pads. And this guy comes 44 off the street. So get that dumb shit out of here. Oh, he get as many first stream reps with. Man, shut the fuck up. Now here's the last one. And I'm not gonna even comment on it. But I stopped getting and to talk about this stuff a few years ago, or more than over a decade ago, because I used to be hot with this. But then I figured you don't get nowhere with it. So why even, like I tell people, why let someone bother you that doesn't have any effect on your life? So I'm gonna read this, and I'm just gonna say this. I just can't believe it. This person says, this is what we talk about. We're talking about college playoff system and the comparison of college playoff system to this. Blowouts ain't my point, sweetheart. It's just dumb. You hate dumb, get on board. It's just 12 spots, DEI playoff spots, make no sense. The DEI part, man. Shut the fuck up. Are we serious? We really gonna compare fucking G5 to DEI? That's a fucking slap in the face. You can say whatever you want to say about DEI, that's your prerogative, but to fucking compare it to G5 is a slap in the face. I appreciate that, Joe. With that said, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I like to keep it to 30 minutes. I know I've done longer sometimes, but I think 30 minutes is a good amount of time for y'all to hear my voice and hear me ramble. It's not a lot of questions. So we're going to be out of here in 32 minutes. Again, appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're on TikTok, my same handle is on Twitter, vstyle17. Go on over to Twitter and follow your boy. Go on over to YouTube. I'm driving with Styles on YouTube. If you listen to YouTube, go on over there and subscribe to me on YouTube. It's free. It's no paywall. It's free. Steve, I love Twitter too much, man. It keeps me sane. So go on over to YouTube, Driving with Styles, subscribe to your boy. Will Stein staff, look, man. Joe, I don't know how long you'll follow me. You might be a new follower. If you're a new follower, I'm players more than plays, which means players more than coaches. Will Stein's got to bring in some players because here's the deal. Will Stein can call a great fucking game. He can call a great game. He just proved it. He's proven it since he's been at UTSA. Now let's see, can he get the right players to run what he wants to run in the SEC? Because it's not his ability to produce a game plan. It's not his ability to produce matchups. It's can he get the players in to make it work? I appreciate that, Joe. Appreciate you following me on Twitter and in the talks. Also, but I totally agree with you on getting guys a player from Texas, Louisiana. None of the other coaches he hired recruits in Georgia. See, Steven, I don't think you need to do it. I don't think that's an issue anymore, Steven, because if you got the money, you're gonna be fine. Relationships are not as necessary as they used to be in the past. So I don't think you just gotta have the funds. You can have the greatest connection with a kid, but if you ain't got the money, they're gonna go somewhere with the most money, and I don't blame them. I wonder if JMI did with Barter football like his room. I don't know. The JMI, look, yo. Someone's got to be blamed for something. And people say, oh, we want transparency. Well, you can't handle all the damn information. First of all, you're not privy to all the information. First of all, no one told you you are privy to all the information. Say it again. We don't have, I'm not French. Kentucky doesn't have big time pockets. The University of Kentucky, I don't know, doesn't seem like they have created big time billionaires, millionaires, all that stuff. So the JMI deal, I think, is a good deal because that gave us a lot of money, guaranteed money. Unless y'all know of some like damn Kenny's going with at Arizona State, trying to get some money at Arizona State. See, now we got the money. It's guaranteed. Now, our pockets are not as deep as your LSU's, Texas A&M, Texas, etc. But at least we got some money on top of the crafts and all the other boosters that give some money. Our pockets are just not deep. So that JMI deal is probably a sweet deal for us. Is it the best deal? Probably not. But if you don't get the deal, you probably can't even get any players. So you want to blame somebody, you can blame them. I ain't got no problem with it. But to me, it's more to it than just that. No, I know personally people who give money to LSU. And they ain't even on the top of the list. There are so many big time money dudes at LA that gives LSU, it will blow your mind. And a lot of these guys do it, and here's the difference. I'm going to get off it. Here's the difference. In the state of Louisiana, everybody's an LSU fan. Joe, I don't know if there's restrictions unnecessary. In the state of Louisiana, the majority of kids want to go to LSU. What part of Louisiana are you from, Carson? Are you from North Louisiana? Because then I would change it. The majority of Southern Louisiana kids want to go to LSU. Lafayette, I would say, Carson, you from South Baton Rouge? Carson, wait a minute. Hold on, Carson. Carson. How far from Washington Street are you away from, Carson? You say you're from South Baton Rouge. Are you a guy or girl, Carson? Did you play for the South Baton Rouge Rams? Did you play football? Did you go to McKinley? Guy, what part of South Louisiana, Carson? Did you play football? How old are you, Carson? Because you from South Louisiana. Come on now. Because some people say they're from, not South Baton Rouge. South Baton Rouge is Sherwood and what? That's not South Baton Rouge, man. That's not South Baton Rouge. I understand what you're saying, Carson, but that's not South Baton Rouge. You grew up on Sherwood. That's South Baton Rouge. I'm gonna tell you know where South Baton Rouge is, Carson. I would say South Baton Rouge is Washington Street. Go all the way down to River Road, basically to LSU. The McKinley area. That's South Baton Rouge for me. You are in Southern Baton Rouge, not South Baton Rouge. When you said South Baton Rouge, it piqued my interest. Okay, so you just kept going south. Okay, Gonzalez. All right, Carson, I got you. So I want y'all to understand. Carson, you a Clemson fan. Who was the player you liked? Because it probably was a Louisiana kid or Louisiana coach. Because for you to be a Clemson fan, you have to be either young and you were around these Clemson championships and you just joined and you like the team that was winning, or you know someone that went to Clemson. So I want you to understand. The majority of kids, it crosses all bounds: ethnicity, culture, gender, race. Okay, I got you. Race, all it crosses everything. Most kids want to go to LSU. So when you grow up with the tailgating, a lot of kids, especially in Baton Rouge, they it's just what you do. So when you get money, you want to feel like you're a part of it because maybe you didn't play football. Now to feel part of it is you donate. Like some people ask, well, there's no rate of return. No, it's not a rate of return. It's a heartstring for Louisiana. It's the ability to say that I'm helping that school. There is nothing else in Louisiana when it comes to football. It's LSU football and nothing else. So therefore, all the big money makers do. All the big money companies give to LSU. Simple as that. Oh, Carson, I know North Louisiana love LSU, but sometimes Carson, I joke, and when you get to Shreveport, Union, all the Monroe, them are Arkansas South. Like they are close to Arkansas than they are to the real business. You know what I'm saying? So I call them Arkansas South. Don't nobody care about Southeastern, Carson. I hear you, but don't nobody care about Southeastern. Don't nobody care about SLU. But LSU is the name of the game. Anything above I-10 is South. You're right. No, that's not true, Carson. Because Opelousas is above I-10, and they are definitely not Arkansas South. But I feel you. All right, y'all. I don't want to get into the Louisiana deal because me and Carson probably can talk a lot about that. Y'all, go hit your boy up. Go follow your boy. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all tomorrow. I think I'm making up for the days I missed last week because of my Christmas parties. I got more to say tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good day. We do play Bellarmine tomorrow, right? I think so. It's Tuesday. See y'all tomorrow. Around 9-ish. Well, 10-ish your time. And I'll try to keep it 30 to 45 minutes. As always, it's humbling for y'all to join your boy anytime. I totally appreciate it. Steven, appreciate you, brother. Did John come? John didn't come on. Probably busy. Again, like, share, comment. Bring a friend. Don't bring one. Don't bring two. Don't bring three. Bring as many as you can. Tell them that there's this guy from Louisiana that played at University of Kentucky, and that's someone that's played for the Bears, Brian Piccolo Award winner. Tell him. He says some stupid, interesting stuff. See y'all tomorrow. Have a great